Well, so we have two things. We have the update summary, and we also have the director's letter. If there is anything else, let me know. But we're going to be going through the update summary first. Update summary first. So this is apparently 5:30 p.m. Normally it's 5, but it's 5:30. Patch notes? Are these not the patch notes? Why is there like 7 different pages? Oh, okay. I was like, are there like 8 different pages to do with patch notes? What's going on? Why do we need multiple pages? Okay. So we have major additions and changes. We, of course, say that there is a Street Fighter 6 collab. We know that that is coming. Special side quests, arena quests. Akuma is an NPC. Akuma only actions. We've got 5 more tempered monsters, 8 stars. So this is Gore Magala, Raydao, Uthduna, Nu Udra, and Jin Dahad. Their tempered 7-star versions will continue to appear. Thank God, because I probably am never fighting Gore Magala 8-star just for like funsies. Maybe I will be. Higher difficulty quests should now appear more frequently as your HR increases. Huge! Increase the spawn rate of quests with multiple monsters. Increase the appearance rate of tempered monsters with higher strength ratings. And increase the appearance rate of all tempered monsters except for Uthduna. Damn, poor Uthduna. I mean, this is great. This just makes sense, right? That as your HR gets higher, you're going to want to see more quests that you want to take on. But if they're just only giving you, you know, there's only a small amount of difficult quests that you would want to do as your HR gets higher. So it makes sense that they're doing this. What's up, Izuki? What's up, SMTX? How you doing? Added a feature that lets you preview the endemic life you've captured by talking with Ferdinand, located at the Windwood Plains base camp. Wasn't there a picture of that? Oh my god. It's in the director's note. Okay, thank you. It's like everything is so split all over the place. Well, let me jump to that so we're keeping things somewhat collected a little bit. There we go. There's the feature. Endemic life viewer. You will be able to see all of your endemic life and what they look like and you know, fish endemic. Bada bing bada boom. Yep. Added new armor, talismans, and skills have been added. Huge. New pendants and stickers, Hunter and Palico armor sets, new outfits for Handler, Alma. Collab-themed outfits have their own unique animations, new gestures. Okay. Added new background poses, nameplates, etc. Aquatic life page has been added to the Hunter profile. Ooh, nice! I want that. I want to show off my squids. An aquatic life category has been added to the Hunter profile widgets. Frequency of notifications that appear while in the field have been decreased. Updates that show in the environment overview have been adjusted to display only high priority targets. You can now use the rest feature in your tents in Suja and the Grand Hub. Huge! Actually huge. Actually very excited about that. Because I want to be in the Grand Hub like most of the time. So having to leave the Grand Hub to go rest because I'm looking for like a Zoshia or something kind of sucks. Bomb, holy moly. With 10 years. Bomb with the massive 10 years. Holy moly, Bomb. That's insane. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know John Highway was like the first. But I don't know if he's on like 121 months or if it would just be the same. I'm not sure. That's crazy. Okay, bug fixes and balance adjustments. Damn, 10 years is so long. That's the amount of time that I've been in this country, almost. Well, consecutively in this country. Anyway. Fix an issue that prevented changing tabs in the wish list at the smithy. Using the rest feature in your tent will now repair all destroyed pop-up cams. Oh, shit. Fix an issue where some barrel bowling objects wouldn't spawn if you started the minigame immediately after rolling a barrel bomb. Oh, that's actually huge too. Barrel bowling rewards will now have a chance to include a free meal voucher from various regions. Fix an issue where the Diva's background music will continue to play longer than intended. I remember that. We were like, is she going again? What's happening? Is she doing it again? I can't tell. Bomb, that's crazy. Yeah, that was like such a crazy time of life. Added a new chat notification when accepting a quest in private lobbies or squad lobbies. An option to automatically switch text channels was added to voice chat auto toggle settings. Fix an issue that caused Mizutsune's hunting theme not to appear in the change. Oh, nice. I was wondering where that was. Fix an issue where the material retrieval request and item trade options would not refresh as they should. All right. Missions. Chapter 1-1 Desert Trotters. They fix an issue where chat to card requests wouldn't start. Chapter 1-2. Fix an issue where Gemma's dialogue wouldn't trigger, preventing progress. Change the mission objective text to complete more missions and quests. We don't need to read any of this, I'll be honest with you. I improved the visibility by adjusting transparency effects. Monster resistant to paralysis. Now gain more paralysis resistance each time the ailment is triggered on them. It is insane that this wasn't just the way that it is. That's crazy. Because for everything else it is, right? Like when you flash the monster and it will tell you like it has less of an effect. When you poison them, it clearly takes longer to poison them again. But for some reason, paralysis, the strongest ailment. You could just do it over and over again. I think you could also maybe do it with sleep. But yeah, paralysis is insane. Very happy this is happening. Jin Dahad will no longer fall out of the area. Fix an issue where a player's attack would not hit a monster's weak point if a tear was present when the weak point was exposed. Fix an issue where Blagonga Cax would not have stun values. Size of the monster. Okay. Fix an issue where flying monsters will get stuck. Okay. Good. Endemic life. Reduce the amount of guild points earned from capturing certain aquatic life. Increase the amount of guild points earned from capturing certain rare whoppers. Fix an issue where some endemic life won't disappear after being captured. Increase the appearance rate for gold, crown, size, Eskinites, and grand Eskinite. Fix an issue where honey in Area 8 of the ruins of Wyveria couldn't be gathered with a slinger. Well, it specifically says... monsters resistant to paralysis now gain more resistance. Yeah, so I guess it was, but also so little resistance that you would not even notice it. Fix a visual issue that occurred when resetting Hunter profile edits. This is general player notes. Increase certain properties for the Artine Cannon 1, Artine Cannon 2, and Argenesis Gun Lance. Add in an option that lets you toggle slinger aiming on and off when your weapon is sheathed. Fix an issue where when recovering stamina, the time left until your stamina would begin to deplete naturally would not reset properly. Fix an issue where using the hook slinger to activate the survival expert skill would allow players to recover health repeatedly. Fix an issue where skills that activate when the player is wet would not activate correctly under certain conditions. You know what that means? Swimmer's meal. Just got a buff. What's up, Mr. Some Guy? How you doing? Rocksteady Mantle now fully negates stun. Item use inputs are now prioritized after exiting from the Sacred Pouch menu. Fix an issue where follow-up damage would not register correctly for certain weapon types while having the Corrupt Mantle equipped. Fix an issue where gestures couldn't be used for a certain period after climbing up a ledge. Oh, is that why I was like not able to shoot my fireworks that one time? I was like, guys, I guess I'm just banned. I'm banned from using fireworks. I remember I got banned from using fireworks. Amity, what's up? How you doing? Fix an issue where the hunter would sometimes freeze during the leaping animation. Fix an issue where sneak attacks performed in the Wounded Hollow would sometimes not deal normal damage. Fix an issue that allowed you to take an extra mantle into a quest by performing specific actions. I remember hearing about that. Resting will now reset the cooldown for all mantles. Huge! Other minor fixes and related adjustments have been made for all weapon actions. Oh, I was about to say, and they are. It's just like, we adjusted things for weapons. Not that's it. You don't need to know anything else. That's all you need to know. Yeah, Summer Games Fest is coming up. That means we're going to be getting like the Future Game Show, the PC Gaming Show. Like, yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited. Greatsword. Fix an issue where guarding immediately after turning would not properly block attacks. Seems kind of important. Longsword. Fix an issue where, if a wound was destroyed during the multi-hit sequence of Spirit Helm Breaker, subsequent hits would not register. Sword and Shield. Fix an issue where performing a focus strike with the sword and shield on certain terrain would cause the player to continuously slash while falling for several seconds. Fix an issue where Arc-Tempered Ray Dow wouldn't topple even after landing a focus strike on a weak point. Nice. Yeah, Summer Game Fest is like the kind of the beginning of all of the shows, right? It's like Summer Game Fest is here. And then shortly after that, you have Xbox Showcase. Maybe you have some other specific company showcases in there. You have the Future Game Show. You have the PC Gaming Show. Dual Blades. Fix an issue where a sliding slash could not be canceled. Fix an issue where demon mode attacks could be performed even after exiting demon mode. Get destroyed. Hammer. Hammer is huge. Hammer is huge. The overall power of attacks has been increased. Element scaling for charge shot and overhead smash has been increased. You can now evade while readying an upswing attack. The responsiveness of actions performed while charging has been improved, and sliding has been made easier to perform. Enlarged the hitboxes for upswing and sneak attacks. The cancel timing for Focus Blow Earthquake is now slightly earlier. Fix an issue where selecting an item from the custom radial menu would not automatically use the item after sheathing your weapon. I'm very curious to see how Hammer ends up feeling to those of you who have been using Hammer frequently before this update. I'm very curious. I want to hear for you. For you? From you. Hey, Tids, what's up? Hunting Horn. Echo Bubble, Performance, and Focus Strike Reverb damage has been increased. Encore damage has been significantly increased. The cancel timings for Encore and Offset Melody are now slightly earlier. Toned down the visual effects of Echo Bubbles to improve visibility during hunts. Joe, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. It's Hammer time. Hope the update makes it easier to get hunter symbols. Otherwise, I'll be on that grind until the expansion comes out. You got it, Joe. You get it. You get it. Easy peasy. Joe, thank you so much. That's so nice for the super chat. That's super freaking nice. Thank you. What's up, Raven? How are you? JD, thank you for doing the emotes over there. Buff. Buff, big buffs. Gunlance. The overall power of attacks and element scaling has been increased. Elemental values and crit rate now apply to the consecutive hit damage of Worm Stake Cannon. Adjusted the power of shelling, increased the attack power scaling for slightly weak and below, and decreased it for slightly strong and above. Interesting. Increased the attack power scaling for the long shelling type Worm Stake Cannon. Slightly decreased the attack power scaling of Worm Stake Full Blast, while significantly increasing it for Burst Fire. Fix an issue where the number of hits from Wyvern's Fire varied depending on the frame rate settings. Thank you. Anything that just like normalizes stuff based on frame rate, yes, please. Please continue that. I know what all of this means. Yes, I have used Gunlance. I have crafted a Gunlance. But I am certainly a little dumb. But I know that Gunlance, it does open up more options for them of different Gunlances to use, which I think is huge. Giving you more options that are viable and feel good is always good. Insect Glaive. Improved the behavior of Kinsects so they fly more accurately in the aim direction. That's huge, because that's how you can get your buffs if you're out of some of your other juice. Hey, Rook, thank you for 5 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome back. So kind. Tonight's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be super, super fun. No, wait, no, keep going. Okay. Light bow, wait, no. I was on Insect Glaive, sorry. Since there will be new AT, does that mean there will be new builds? When they add new ATs to the game, yeah. Like AT Raydao gave us, it was still Raydao armor, but it gave us different stuff in that armor. So all of the ATs will definitely add more armor. Yeah. Which could be new builds depending on what they add to it. I made a latent power bow build from the Raydao set. It's actually pretty fun and it works pretty well. I was surprised. Fix an issue where hitboxes would not function properly when chaining into a strong rising / combo from certain attacks. Fix an issue where ailments would not be applied by Kinsect attacks despite meeting the conditions. I thought I felt that when I was using Insect Glaive. When do the pendants for AT Raydao come out? I don't know. Is that today? Probably not. I have no idea. Fix an issue where charging your Kinsect consecutively could prevent some of its attacks from hitting monsters. That seems kind of bad. Light bow gun. Huge. Oh, they're just going to let people know when the pendants come? Okay. So not today. Soon. Think it's today? Oh, who knows? Light bow gun. Normal ammo damage has been increased. The amount of rapid fire gauge consumed when using normal ammo in rapid fire mode has been decreased. The amount of rapid fire gauge recovered whilst using pierce ammo has been decreased. Spread ammo damage has been increased. The critical range of spread ammo has been extended. I'm not going to lie to you. When I was using spread ammo, that one time when I was doing bowgun stuff, I really liked the whole vibe of spread ammo. So I'm glad that spread ammo is just getting better in general. The damage of rapid chaser shots last shot with spread ammo has been increased. The amount of rapid fire gauge recovered while using spread ammo has been increased. The cancel timing for spread ammo is now slightly earlier. The recoil distance of spread ammo has been reduced. Huge! Oh my goodness. Dude, spread ammo enjoyers, you are in there. You are in. This is huge. Huge. The maximum number of hits from elemental ammo has been decreased. Elemental ammo damage has been decreased. The amount of rapid fire gauge consumed when using elemental ammo in rapid fire mode has been decreased. Sticky ammo damage has been increased. Sticky ammo stun value has been increased. The cancel timing for sticky ammo is now slightly earlier, and the maximum number of hits from dragon ammo has been increased. I mean, obviously there's some lowering of stuff in here, but it kind of feels like this is aimed to maybe put everything on the same footing as each other. So you can go with whatever ammo floats your boat instead of maybe having to go with a specific thing. It sounds good to me. Yeah, those sound good to me. I'm obviously not a bowgun main, but I did start using light bowgun and I was enjoying it a lot. So a lot of this really does feel like, at least so far, it feels like we want to increase your options of stuff that you can use and it feel good and usable. Instead of you just being like, I like doing this thing, it's actually like a viable thing. Heavy bowgun. Normal ammo damage has been increased. The amount of ignition gauge recovered while using pierce ammo has been decreased. Spread ammo damage has been increased. The critical range of spread ammo has been extended. The amount of ignition gauge recovered while using spread ammo has been increased. The maximum number of hits from elemental ammo has been decreased. Elemental ammo damage has been decreased. Sticky ammo damage increased. Sticky ammo stun value increased. Adjust the timing for sticky ammo to be earlier. Slicing ammo damage has been increased. Wyvern piercer ignition damage has been increased. The maximum number of hits from dragon ammo has been increased. It's almost the same. Yeah, obviously it's a little bit different, but there is stuff that's the same in here. That is a nerf to pierce ammo of being able to have rapid fire up all the time, but I really like all the rest. Sticky ammo felt useless to me. Elemental ammo was like the thing to use. Yeah, they didn't. There's no mention of the recoil for heavy bowgun. Yes, Wyvern piercer ignition damage increased. They want to save Gravios from extinction. Yep. Pretty solid changes. All around. Bow. These are just issues. Nothing's really happened. Fix an issue where charging could not be performed after applying coatings while in aim focus mode. Fix an issue where some of the damage for power shot would not display during combos using pierce coating. Interesting. Fix an issue where the knockback animation from being hit could be overridden if you fired the bow at the same time. Oh, is that what was happening? I thought that was you just like... no, me. I don't know. I haven't really noticed any of these, to be honest. I've maybe come into contact with this one time. Yeah. And because I do everything by complete accident. People will come in and be like, how are you shooting so fast? And I'm like, this is just how fast the bow shoots. And then I find out that I'm animation canceling. I do it all by mistake. Nothing is intentional. Skills. Onto the skills section. We are done with the weapon section. Added supplemental information to descriptions for damage-related skills such as bludgeoner. Fix an issue where the effects of the skill maximum might would not deactivate properly. People thought this was a buff. I guess it's not. The bug. One with the bow. Yeah. Prodigy, I don't know about that. I just never know what I'm doing. I think that's more likely. Rainmaker, how are you? How you doing? Fix an issue where the slugger skill would not increase the stun effect of sticky ammo. Damn. So slugger sticky ammo with the increased stun effect is going to be extra nice. Nice. Fix an issue where the virus of the skill antivirus was different. Thank you. Because I keep forgetting what the actual percentage that you're getting from antivirus is. I keep forgetting because it's wrong in English. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Support hunters. Adjusted the performance of Olivia to reflect the improvements made to the hammer. Damn. Fix an issue that caused support hunters to be unable to reach certain areas, preventing them from reaching the player. Fix an issue that caused support hunters to head toward base camp immediately after fast travel. It's an Olivia buff. Olivia is gonna be freaking popping off. Popping off. Yeah, Tids, what are you thinking? There's a lot in here. Sacred. Adjusted the positions of the handler and Sacred when fishing. That's all we need. This is the best thing in the patch notes. Screw everything else. This is literally the most important change. Praise the Lord. Thank God. Oh my goodness. The amount of times I'm like, Sacred, please. Sacred, please. Oh God, please get out of the way. Thank the Lord. Whew. Fix an issue where changes made in Sacred customization would not be reflected while in the Grand Hub. That's important. Fix an issue where riding the Sacred would allow players to enter in certain areas that should not be accessible. Fix an issue where controls would become unresponsive under certain conditions while riding the Sacred. Is that why Sacred sometimes feels ass to control? Maybe. Maybe. It's hard to say, right? Because you don't know if it's happening because it's a bug or whether it's something else. But sometimes I'm like, I feel like my Sacred is just not, it's just not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It ain't doing it. Fix an issue where player health would not recover after a Vigor Wasp delivery or Vigor Wasp revival whilst riding the Sacred. Interesting. Seems important. Handler. Decreased how often the handler moves around freely in Suja. Dude, who is making who is keep shackling Alma down? Let her explore. What do you even need her for? You don't even need her. You're keeping her shackled to the camp for what reason? Huh? What's your reason? Why is my girl not allowed to go on a walk? It's a beautiful place. You don't need her. You don't need her. You guys are crazy. You don't need her. Let her go for a walk. I have never spoken Alma to start a quest in my entire life. I have never done it. Unless you want, do you want to take pictures with her? Just go to the tent. Wait, are you guys real? Okay, so there's hunters running down Alma. Oh my God, where's Alma? Jesus, Alma's never here. Where is she? And I go in my tent. Quest. Boop. Justice for Alma. Yeah, just start. Yeah, well, apparently it doesn't matter now because she's not going to be walking anywhere. She's going to be with you forever. She's not allowed to explore anymore. They should make Nata walk around too. See, Nata would be annoying because you can't do that in your tent. But yeah, there's in the things, there's a little quest icon and you press it and you go on a quest. Go quest. You press, you go quest. You press, go quest. Oh yeah, there is also a thing that you can do on your bar that brings Alma to you. So you can do that. Yeah. Multiple options. Poor Alma. Unbelievable. I can't dispatch myself. That's a good point. No, that's a good point about like you need the handler. But then how often did we speak to our handler to start quests in world? Never. You would use the quest board. The quest board is in your tent. That's really funny. There's a bunch of people running around looking for Alma because they're like, I can't go on quests any other way. No other way. Let you bring a quest board with you. It's in your tent. You can fast travel to your tent. You can fast travel to tents all over the world. There's millions of tents. Millions. You go in there and you just select the quest. You weren't talking to your handler in world. You can talk to the quest in your tent, all right? Okay. Palico adjusted various support moves as follows. Reduce the frequency of Vigor Wasp delivery after receiving boost. Reduce the frequency of Pure Wasp delivery. Increase the likelihood of Vigor Wasp delivery if it was previously failed to activate. That's good. Increase the speed of Vigor Wasp and Pure Wasp delivery. Adjusted Palico behavior so that when Vigor Wasp revival is triggered, other actions are canceled more quickly. Made additional adjustments to Palico actions. Like what? They got nerfed. Palico's nerfed. Huge. It's this 10 is more buttons. It's not more buttons. It's the same menu. It's just instead of clicking on Alma, you click on the button in your tent. The Palico, oh, you know what as well? This is nerfing the Palico from being able to fly in the sky. So Alma's not allowed to go for a walk and the Palico isn't allowed to fly. You know, I think this means that we should take a deep look at ourselves as a community and ask why we want our friends to not have a good time. I think this is preposterous. Fix an issue where player health would not recover after a Vigor Wasp revival was activated. Fix an issue where the Palico would receive a status ailment when Vigor Wasp delivery triggered while the Palico is equipped with a weapon without. I didn't even know that happened. Literally killing themselves to heal you. Well, they're gonna go on strike. You think that it's bad right now? You just wait. You wait until these hit. The Palico is never gonna heal us ever again. Miscellaneous. All right, we're almost at the end of this, and then we have the director's letter. System. Confirmation window no longer appears after taking a guide when your item is plugged outside of the box. Fix an issue where cutscenes from early in the story would not be added to the gallery. Revise the error message that appears when attempting to join a private squad lobby via the Hunter Friend search. Fix an issue with a icon would not appear in the start menu after receiving a Hunter Friend request squad invitation. Improve the visibility of the remaining time of meal effects. The countdown now displays 10 minutes before expiration. That's kind of nice. This one, confirmation no after obtaining an item when your item pack, the obtained item is automatically sent to your box. That is nice. It's less confusing. It's less confusing. Health and stamina gauges will now remain expanded while the start menu is open, allowing players to view duration of meal effects, etc. Just press L1 or R1 or whatever it is. Anyway, fix an issue where the size of the creature would differ between the endemic life preview and the aquatic life field guide. Adjusted the icons for various support effects to be more visible. Updated icons related to bases and fast travel locations on the map. Added a cursor display when changing decorations. Oh, okay. Fix an issue where controls would become unstable in certain areas of the oil well basin. Fix an issue that would cause the game to crash due to insufficient VRAM. Huge! Huge! Steam, VRAM usage has been optimized. PS5, fix an issue where PS5 activity progress would stay at 95% even after completing them all. There you go. I would notice that my Palico would say he doesn't feel too good after giving Pure Wasp or Vigor Wasp delivery. I don't feel so good. What's up, Darth? How you doing? Fix an issue where maximum upgrade reach would display for talismans yet to be fully unlocked. That seems important. Fix an issue where some messages would display while the game was paused. Fix an issue where Arabic text would display from left to right in the DLC page. Palicos are going to unionize, yeah. Quests. Fixed an issue where quests of certain difficulties would not appear when searching for SOS Flare quests. Fix an issue where certain quests listed as question marks would not be joined when searching for SOS Flare quests. Fix an issue where Tempid Mizitsune would not appear in the Wounded Hollow. Oh, nice. Adjusted 8-star investigation quests and field surveys to now grant higher reward money. Fix an issue where weapon decorations were being awarded twice in 6-star quest rewards. Going forward, both weapon and armor decorations will be awarded separately. Okay. Fix an issue where, when retrying an arena challenge quest under certain conditions, the bowgun would not be fully loaded to its maximum capacity. Fix an issue where completing an arena challenge quest at certain times would register the completion time as 00000 in the rankings. Fix an issue where the game would fail to load when departing on an investigation at the same time as other players depending on certain departure animations. RIP. Fix an issue where in a linked party of 3 or more, it would become impossible to join a quest created by a member who would set specific quest options if the number of members decreased. So specific. Fix an issue with the difficulty level of the monsters that appear in the event quest King of the Faraway Sky and Running Wild. Interesting. Fix an issue where the contribution perfect counters would not appear in the result screen after performing an offset attack with the hammer, hunting horn, insect glaive, or heavy bowgun. Fix an issue where a lucky voucher could be used after returning from a quest and would then be used up on the next quest that you joined. Other. Fix an issue where some voice line was not triggered. Various text. Miscellaneous. Fantastic. Oh, good. Okay, so that is our patch notes. This is coming out today. Yeah, this is in like 3 hours or whatever. It's pretty, the non-target monsters for event quest had like 10% HP. That's crazy. Huh. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense though. That makes a lot of sense. We have more though. We have more news and more information, but this is hitting tonight along with Akuma, of course. Next, we have a message from Tokuda-san. Hold on. We got to go all the way up. No cheating, no peeking. It is tomorrow, but it's at 5 p.m. Pacific, which is like early enough in the evening, I think, for a lot of people in the US to be able to play it. All right. Hello, hunters. This is Yuya Tokuda, the director of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who has played our game. As previously announced, the version 1.011 update is planned to release on May 28th, bringing an abundance of new features and changes to the game, including Street Fighter 6 collab. With version 1.011, title update 2, and subsequent title updates, we want to provide more great content for you to enjoy. We hope you'll check out each update as it's released. So first, we're taking a look at the collaboration. This is going to allow you to be Akuma. So you get a little bit of a look at the UI here. Including in the collaboration equipment are the full armor set, the layered armor. When you have either equipped, 3 items will be added to your item bar. Assisted combo Akuma, drive impact, and Go Hadouken. Okay. Note the full armor set grants extra bonuses. So if you want to actually fight a monster as Akuma, just wear the armor, not the layered armor. Now let's go into how these things work. Assisted combo Akuma. This attack can be selected from the item bar consecutively to pull off a combo. When performing a combo, you can press triangle or circle to activate different moves. So you're not just fiddling with your item bar. You're not just fiddling with the item bar. You're actually pressing other things too. Drive impact. Your drive gauge fills over time, and once it's full, a drive impact can be performed. Drive impacts can be activated by selecting the move in the item bar or by holding L2 and then pressing R1 during a combo. When Akuma's full armor set is equipped, this move will gain an offset effect, and hitting a monster's wound or weak point will activate the Shun Gokusatsu attack that will gain stun properties. Dude, this is crazy. This is like more than I ever expected for a Street Fighter collab. I'm really excited about it. Used skillfully, these actions can be used to slay even the more difficult monsters in the game. You can also add each action to your shortcut menu to make things easier to pull off in the heat of the hunt. There's plenty more to discover within this special collaboration, and we hope fans of both will enjoy it. Yeah, it really does feel like a new weapon, right? I mean, you're punching a dude to death. You're punching them. All right. 8-star challenging monsters. Very scary. Very scary. Each of these monsters have had various behind-the-scenes adjustments to make them more resilient, such as increased health, resistance to wounding, and tweaks to multiplayer scaling. This is huge, because I think they're going to be pretty fun to hunt in a team, which I'm very excited. Tempered Gore Magala is expected to provide a particularly tough challenge to even the best of hunters. Oh, I know. You don't have to convince me. It also features numerous improvements to quests. Higher difficulty quests will now appear more frequently as your HR increases. Also, both the spawn rate of quests with multiple monsters and the appearance rate of tempered monsters with higher strength ratings has been increased. Huge! Title Update 2. In Title Update 2, set to release this summer, new monsters. Note the S. Very important. Will be introduced into the wilds. Similar to Title Update 1, new tempered monsters, 8-star, as well as new arc tempered monsters will make an appearance. So players should prepare for hunts that are more challenging than ever before. Furthermore, even stronger monsters are also planned to be added in later updates. What are we doing? Freaking arc-tempered, chaotic, apex, whoozy floozy doozy woozies? I do really want to see them do something with frenzied monsters. Yeah, I really, really want them to. Dude, add Kezu to the game. Add Kezu. Add Kezu. Add all the weird guys. Gather all your weird pals and put them in wilds. They fit in. They fit in. Yeah, regular gore is already quite challenging. There's about to be an ad on Twitch. When it happens, I will pause reading and I will go grab myself a drink, so you won't actually miss anything. New monsters will be introduced, plus AT, plus new tempered monsters. So, yeah, I think we definitely need Title Update 2 to bring us more, I would say, than Title Update 1 brought us. I'm hoping, here's my hope. My hope is that Summer Game Fest has Monster Hunter bring Title Update 2 to it, because it's so huge and monstrous that they have to have it on the main stage. No one asking for Zinogre, even though he won the popularity poll. I like Zinogre, but Zinogre is like, I like his theme a lot, and I do like him, and I like his armor. But he's kind of, I guess vanilla would be a good word for it, you know? Like, he's, you know, he's fine. He's not, like, weird or quirky, but I like the weird guys, so that's probably, like, a me thing, too. It's probably also a me thing as well. Even stronger monsters. Dude, I'm telling you, I am telling you guys, everyone was like, game's easy, but snoozy. So Tokuda is going to be like, oh, okay. Our hunters can handle harder things. And they're going to give us the most disgusting monsters we've ever seen. We will pay for our crimes. We will pay for our crimes. I'm going to go get this drink while the ad finishes. Bring it. I'll be right back. All right. Duo Fatalis. Fighting Zinogre again and again wouldn't be that thrilling. But can the new monsters be substantially different than they were in For You or World or Rise? I think so, yeah. How much is the DLC? It's free. Unless you want the handler to wear an outfit. I did have a crush on Knuckles, yeah. It's true. Okay. Continue on. Yeah, all the Akuma stuff is all free. Yeah. Balance adjustments. We did read about this. Let me just skim it to see if there's okay, no. They say please view it in the okay. But I'm going to read this. Certain aspects for gun lance, arty, and weapons have been increased. While some weapons have had certain parameters adjusted downwards, other parameters have been adjusted upwards and viewed in totality. I think you will find that all weapon types have had their possibilities expanded. Yeah, 100%. That's the first thing I said. On Knuckles from Sonic? Yeah. Yep. Knuckles. Cute. This is the first thing that I said, is that it kind of just seems like all the updates they're making is aimed as giving us more viable options that feel good. Title Update 2. Also, the hammer is planned to receive various improvements in Title Update 2, in addition to the adjustments made in this update, including the addition of offset effects for certain attacks and the addition of a follow-up upon a successful offset. The hammer, come Title Update 2, is going to be like a different weapon. It's going to be different. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, we might have to grab the hammer at least between now and title update 2 just to kind of see what that feels like differently. Other weapons will also receive changes in title update 2 such as the dual blades. Da, da, da. Probably chaos, yeah, probably. Quality of life improvements. The following are notable improvements that will be implemented in version 1.011. Hunts will be able to rest, we know that. Confirmation will no longer appear after obtaining an item when your item pouch is full. The obtained item will automatically be sent to your item box. We did know about this as well. This is also the same. This is the same. That is the same. Camera behavior during hunts has been adjusted. Okay. We knew that already. Okay. Title update 2. In addition to the changes discussed in previous sections, players can look forward to various improvements in Title Update 2, such as improved Sacred usability, the ability to view skill details in various screens with a single button press, and more. Nice. This is also, they're adding this feature so you can view your endemic life, which we talked about before, but you go to the Windward Plains and you talk to the ecological research people. Individual creatures can have different patterns or other unique elements. So if you find one you particularly like, be sure to use this feature to keep it around. Okay, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Gingerbeard, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I'm really curious to all the hammer mains how they feel about it. I'm very, very interested to see. Very interested. Title update 2. In version 1.011, the positions and movements for your Sacred and Handler have been adjusted so they do not interfere with gameplay. In addition, a character display toggle is planned to be added to photo mode. There is a Lord. Thank God. As well as an option to toggle off the glowing effect on your hunter from skills and items. I know that there was a mod that does all of these things, but that does not help the console homies. So now console will be able to, I mean, I also don't have the mod on PC, but I'm just really happy that this is a thing that they're doing, because this is a thing that a lot of us actually wanted in World, but they never added it. But I guess this time around, more people were like, I look so cute and the glow makes me look so ugly. Yeah, we're always glowing. We always have some kind of buff going usually. So that's huge. And photo mode, finally, Alma. Listen, I love you and I love your little poses. They're very cute. But I don't need them all the time. Also, layered weapons are going to be implemented in Title Update 2. If this is like your first Monster Hunter or you haven't played from the beginning of a Monster Hunter, this is happening way earlier than it normally does. This normally happens with like the expansion. So coming in Title Update 2 is actually insane. Yeah, this normally takes a really, really long time. It's all sounding real good. It's all sounding real good. Other update contents. Okay. Game stability improvements, Steam version, ongoing process. Yup. Game cycle with the addition of tempered monsters. Guild points for fishing have been rebalanced. We did see about that as well. Stronger monsters are planned in future update. Oh, this is huge. As I mentioned in the monster section, even stronger monsters are planned to be added in future updates. To complement this, a new system will be added where rewards and equipments that allow you to diversify your skill builds can be earned. Now, I did see Gaijin on Twitter saying that the Japanese translation of that same thing is actually a little bit clearer of what they mean. So let me pull that up real quick. Okay, so Gaijin says, Japanese feels a bit more clear. We'll be adding even harder monsters going forward. Along with that, we'll add new decos that will help diversify builds as well as a new reward system. So, yeah. Honestly, just getting new decos would be huge. Getting new decos would be absolutely huge. Like imagine having like for example the one that I use, which is my element one. Having that in a deco would actually like change my build. I would be able to change so many things if I just had that in a decoration. Um but yeah, adding a new reward system is also like adding a new reward system. I don't know. It could be so many things. Slicked blade deco would be huge. Yes. Huge. Yeah, this comes out at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. So a couple hours. I could put on our time. Refresh. There we go. Comes out at 5. Very excited. Very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. Obviously, some of the stuff that we're talking about is Title Update 2. That comes out in summer. We don't have a date for that yet. But the ones that are coming in version 1.011 are coming out in a few hours. I could grab some ears. One moment. What should we do today? You'll be able to really see this one really well. You want a siege? But everyone hates sieges. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Good. Good enough. A 100 player siege? I mean, that's not gonna happen, no. The siege? Oh. I want a siege without cannons. People hate Rampage. People hate Rampage so much that they didn't do it ever again in Rise's lifetime. That's how much people hated Rampages. Do we know the changes to the hammer? We do. We know some of them, yeah. We know a good amount of them. Looking ahead, hunters can look forward to steady support of Monster Hunter Wilds with new content and balance changes and make the game even more fun to play. Thank you, Tokura-san. Woo! Yay. Honestly, sounds great. Sounds great. Even with what we're getting today, there's going to be like a solid amount of stuff to mess around with. And we get to beat up monsters with our fists. So that's also a thing. No, I do like sieges of a big monster. It's kind of I think we'll probably get it for Fatalis. White Fatalis eventually. I think we will eventually. This update, hi Bayo, officially goes live in a few hours, so we will be playing it as soon as it goes live, of course. We will indeed. For YouTube, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream now and load it back up because we're switching to playing a game. And then I'll probably just do the same tonight too. So YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be right back. Is what I'm saying. We'll be right back. And then we'll be playing